Welcome back to the Morning One. Tomorrow going to be an incredible night of music. The UNLV Wind Orchestra joins forces with the United States Marine Band and others as they present the President's Concert.
Here with a preview, Director of UNLV's Division of Wind Band Studies, Thomas Leslie. Also with us, Colonel John Bourgeois, Director Emeritus of the United States Marine Band, the President's own. Good morning to both of you and welcome. Thanks so much for coming on. Thomas, let's start with you. Can you tell us about the orchestra over at UNLV?
The Wind Orchestra is roughly 60 students, both graduate and undergraduate. They're the most talented musicians on campus, and at this time, the musicians on campus are the most talented in the history of our school.
No kidding. Wow. How long have you been the director now?
31 years.
Well, so you've seen the history.
I was hired in 1985 to develop a wind band program.
Yeah.
And so we have.
What instrument did you play?
I was a French horn player when I was a young child, and piano. And then at some point in my life, I gave up the horn for a conducting baton.
Yeah. There we go.
I never looked back.
Never looked back.
Explain what the President's Concert is.
The initial reason for the President's Concert was when new university president, Dr. Len Jessup, came to campus. His goal was for UNLV to become a Research One, a top-tier research university in the new future. And so I thought it would be great for us to invite him to come to our concert and to talk to our loyal audience about top tier and motivate them to help us become a Tier 1 research institution. It was after that point, though, when the Wind Orchestra received an invitation to perform at the prestigious festival in Saint-Tropez, France in June, late June, the Festival des Anches des Heures. And so we invited him to come to the concert to also tell our audience about that and to help us fundraise for that trip.
That is,
awesome.
and we were just looking at some pictures. You guys have performed many times, and the excitement, it's just amazing. It's just so beautiful when you listen to your performance.
It's a very powerful and colorful ensemble musically. They're capable of doing classical, jazz, you name it. It's a very versatile group because the students are very versatile in their approach to their own instruments. So we're very fortunate in Las Vegas. We have special musicians that come to this town. They want to perform in this town, and they want to get degrees at UNLV.
Colonel, let's talk about your career. My goodness, there are no term limits for you. From Eisenhower to Clinton and everywhere in between. Tell us about your career and how you got connected with UNLV.
Well, Tom and I actually have great similarities. I was a French horn player also, but in the Jurassic period. And well, we've been friends for years through a professional organization, and I've been at UNLV now for about 18 years during this concert as an artist in residence since I've retired. But again, this is a remarkable group, and I feel so proud to be associated with Tom and UNLV.
And they're very honored to have you as well. And your goal is to go to France. What is happening in France?
The Festival des Anches des Heures in Saint-Tropez is a 20-year-old prestigious festival that only the best groups in the world get invited to. And no American university has ever been invited to this other than us. We performed in 2005. It's all professional ensembles and civic ensembles and national ensembles, but generally no educational ensembles. And especially, they haven't invited any other American university bands. So it's a huge honor for us. Unfortunately, air ticket prices.
So
how
you're doing
can we
a
help?
fundraiser yet?
Well, one of the reasons that we're having the President's Concert is to help raise money for the Wind Orchestra's trip to Saint-Tropez. There'll be the availability to donate to a website, a GoFundMe campaign, and that's all. At tomorrow's concert, there's a website, thepresidentsconcert.org, where you can get information on how to donate to the Wind Orchestra.
Excellent. We're about to hear a little taste of it right now. What are we about to hear?
This is our saxophone section. This is a tremendously talented group of students, and again, they play it all, legitimate to jazz, and they've got something special for us today.
All right. Take it away. They're going